friends, it's Mrs. C here, and I wanted to take a minute and go over my Foundations Only students schedule for this year. So if you've watched some of my other videos, my other non-tutor videos, you may have seen that I had one about our daily schedules, and loved those, but as the kids have gotten older and we've just modified routines, it was time for an update to our schedule. So I thought I would show you what I did for Graham. He is my only Foundations Only student now. I have a challenge, Foundations and Essentials, and then the toddler. And next year, Graham will move into Essentials and Olivia will have her first year of Foundations. So that's exciting. But just gonna show you what this looks like. So I will put a better close-up of this on here. But this is how I made out his schedule. So the big difference from this one and previous years is that there are no times on here other than their school day needs to start at 9:30. So there are things, they do have a few things they're supposed to do before they start school. And those things are get dressed, eat breakfast, comb your hair, brush your teeth. Nothing too crazy. So again, if you listened to my last video, we are not morning people around here. We are like lunchtime people. I'm a huge night owl, and we've just never been ones to get up super early. And if you do, that is awesome. I really do wish I could be more like you, but we're just not. So we start school by 9:30, so they need to have all those things done. And then the categories on here are math, reading, memory work, Bible, handwriting / spelling. I'm calling it happy helpers. It's really chores. I just didn't want them to see that word on there and immediately get like upset about it. And then I have some day specific things that they need to do. Meaning like on specific days, they're different what they do. So anyway, so for math, we use Matthew C. I've used it with all of my kids so far. It's working really well. I just really love the program. I love the setup of it. We try to do a lesson page and a systematic review page every day. So on the schedule, like on Mondays, I listed lesson, and then they're going to do A and D. Then Tuesdays, they'll do B and E. Thursdays, they'll do C and F. Or CNF, yeah, CNF, and then we'll do the G, which is usually like the enrichment page, and the lesson test if we have a lesson test. So those will be the same for every day of each week that we're doing school. Then for reading, I was able to get on the new CC Connected, and I found this really helpful, let me see if I can pull it out here, book list. So if you go into the Foundations section, they have, and just in the search feature in the forums, you can type in book list, and this list should pop up. It has at least, let's see, like 10 suggestions for every week of CC. So my plan is to go to the library and get a good selection for about the first 3 weeks, and just have those available to Graham in a specific bin. We'll probably put them, these are their desks back here, in this bottom cubby hole. And when it's time for him to do his reading, he can go and select any of the books, and he needs to do about 30 minutes of reading. So that's what he'll be working on. Previously, we just had like, I just was trying to pick semi-educational or books that I knew would push him a little bit. View, do you need me, Ella? Okay. So, yeah, so that's what they're going to do, or he's going to do for reading. And then for our memory work, I have put together these binders. We've used binders before, but I've changed them up a little bit. So since we're medieval, he picked this picture of a dragon that he'll get to color on our first official day. It's just kind of something fun to do. And then I have them set up with tabs. So we have 5 tabs. We really only use 4 of them, but the back one will be for maybe extra stuff or pages they finished with. And I have their memory work divided up into 2 per day, basically. So our week will start on Thursday. So new memory work will start on Thursday and work through, because our community day is on Wednesday. So our last day is Tuesday. So Mondays, he is going to be doing geography and history. So inside his Monday slot here, I found these amazing printables. Again, these are on the new CC Connected, and they have these wonderful maps with like boxes for you to label and color. And so I've already printed out all 24 weeks of these. They're all in here, good to go. He knows that we're on week 1. We're gonna do week 1. He can take the page out when he's done if he wants to, or I've got little tabs and he can just mark where he is. And then he'll be doing history. So history, I found these as well. These are like trace writing ones, and my boys their handwriting has greatly improved, but they still could use some work. So I liked these in that they're having to trace them and really make their letters nice and consistent sizes, and he's getting the history in there too. So again, printed all 24 weeks of these, so they're already in there, good to go. So he'll just do those 2 pages. That'll be his memory work. We usually have memory work going on other times in the house, but those are his specific things he's working on that day. Tuesdays will be our last day of our learning week. So he's gonna have his timeline pages. These are by Sherry Ellis. I believe those are also on CC Connected. And then he will go, and I have these beautiful review pages. Again, you can find these by going to the forum section on the new CC Connected. I have found the easiest way to navigate it is to go up into the search box and type in exactly what you're looking for, and then just kind of look through the titles of them to see when you find one that kind of matches what you want. So I typed in weekly review sheets and was able to find these. Now, when I'm gonna kind of show it to you up close because it doesn't have anything too specific on it. So it's all blank for the most part. When I showed him this, he was like, I have to fill all of that in, because again, handwriting is not their favorite thing. And I was like, no, you have a lot of options, but you have to review all of your memory work for the week on this day. So his options for reviewing are, he can write it in, he can call a family member or someone on the phone and tell them the piece of memory work. He can find a sibling, or my husband works from home if he's down for lunch, or me if I'm available. He can tell us the piece of memory work. He can get on the app specifically for geography, but I like it for history too because it shows pictures. But he can get on the app and he can review through the app that way. Or he can get and listen to that week's worth on the CD or your phone, however you do it. So he just needs to review everything for that week. So that's review. Then Thursday will be like our day 1 of it. So he has Latin, and I found these really cool matching pages for Latin. Our Latin is 12 weeks, and then it repeats, like, so first semester and second semester. So I printed 2 copies of this. So they're both in there, all 24 weeks. And then I found these multiplication webs. So I really like these because I'm trying to show it to you up close a little bit. They are not in order on here. They're out of order for the numbers. And while the numbers are out of order on each web, they are in the same place on each web, if that makes sense. So if you were starting at the 12 o'clock hour, it goes 10, 6, 1, 14 on all of them. So not too crazy, but different. They're not going in order. So if you have a Memory Master kid and they're trying to get past the skip counting, this is a good way because it's already got them mixed up for you. So I've told him that he needs to pick one of these to do for his math day that's from that week. So first week he can pick 1 or 2 to do. And then he also has a math page. Again, this is from Sherry Ellis, and these are these awesome ones. We've used these for many years, and again, I like that they're tracing things and actually doing their numbers correctly. So then our last day, or our second day, if you're numbering our days from when our CC day is, on Friday we have science. Found these again on the new CC Connected, and English. So printed all 24 weeks. They're all in here. So that's what they will be working on every day for memory work. Again, we listen to memory work other times during the day, so they're hearing it as well, but these are the specific worksheets that they will be doing every day. So then moving on, and our next thing is Bible. So I have a few options that I am working on for Bible, but for right now, I just really want them to get in the habit of reading their Bible every day. And I want found this website, The Purposeful Mom, and bought one of her Bible reading plans for kids. So this is the first one we're going to do. It's the book of Proverbs, and it just breaks the book of Proverbs down into really easy chunks. And it's a checklist style. Not that we won't be reading our Bible every day, but we have church on Wednesdays. And our Wednesday is our community day, and then we also have basketball practice, and then we have church. So I didn't want to try to do a plan that was like had the dates or the days written in, because I knew that we probably wouldn't be able to stick with it. And I have one kid, which is this kid, that gets really frustrated by that if it says the wrong day or whatever. So I liked this one that it wasn't numbered or dated, and it was just kind of like just whenever you do it, check it off. So again, that was thepurposefulmom.com. She has lots of different printables. This was from her Bible books. I think it was like Bible books for kids reading plan. I don't remember what it's called, but it was the books of the Bible books ones, not the I think there was one that was like character ones. So anyway, I really like this. I'm hoping it'll work well. When I get the other things that I have been kind of researching and see if they work for us, I'll let you know about that. But for now, we're just going to stick with reading our Bible every day. Then with the handwriting and spelling, that's our next thing on here. We use kind of two different things. My boys have loved doing these. And then we also use Spell UC. And so I compromised with Graham because I want him to get through this before he goes into Essentials next year. I just want to be finished up with our Spell UC curriculum that we have purchased. So the Spell UC is very similarly set up to the Math UC, and that's like lesson 9A, 9B, and so on. And then the draw right now doesn't have any lessons, so we just use a bookmark for it. So for 3 days of the 4 days that we're at home doing schoolwork, he will do one draw right now and one letter of Spell UC. So he'll, on one day he'll do a thing out of this and 9A in here. And then the last day on Friday is the day he chose. He'll do 2 pages of the Spell UC so that we can finish up one lesson in a week. So that's what he's doing for handwriting and spelling. And then my happy helpers, because I'm corny like that. I just came up with a list of chores that my kids are capable of doing, that they don't need a lot of oversight when they're doing it, and that I know need to be done regularly around the house. And I basically listed those out and just kind of stuck them in random orders and then switched them around. So the days that Graham is doing certain things, Henry and Ella are doing other things, and then their days may switch, and then Ella may be doing whatever Graham had been doing, and Henry and Graham are doing something different. So types of things that I have on here, in case you're interested, are vacuuming our dining room, and our half bath is right here off of this area. So, and wiping down the half bath sink, vacuuming our upstairs and the hallway and the stairs, and then checking all the bathroom trash, unloading the dishwasher, wiping down the kids' bathroom sink upstairs. And then at the end of the week on Friday, all the kids have to straighten up their school desks and wipe them off. And then on Saturdays, everyone is in charge of really cleaning their room. So like picking up all the surfaces and everything, vacuuming and dusting, and bringing their sheets down to be washed. So, hey Missy, oops, so sorry about bumping that. Hi.
I just want funny too.
What?
I'm funny too.
Yeah. You want to say hi? Hey, what's tomorrow? It's your birthday.
I too.
Oh, you're ridiculous. This is what happens when you have 2 older brothers. Yeah. Are you going to be a birthday girl tomorrow?
No.
You are. You're going to be 3 tomorrow.
I'm 22.
You're 22?
Yes.
Wow, that went by fast. Okay.
I'm call.
Okay.
And then let's go party.
Whoa. All right, can you say bye? Go play.
Bye.
All right, go play. Okay, sorry for the interruption. And then my day-specific ones down here are like things that they need to do on that day. Not that any of these they don't need to do on that day, but that's just what I labeled it. So on Mondays, that's the boys' laundry day. So they bring their laundry down, and I've listed this out just to make sure, although they know this pretty well. Bring their hamper down, sort all their laundry, and then take their empty hamper and put it back upstairs so it doesn't get left in our laundry room. And then when I'm done with their laundry, they know how to put it away, so they'll be in charge of putting it away. Tuesdays, they need to get showers because we got CC on Wednesday, and nobody wants smelly kids in their class on Wednesday. And then we have our CC prep check, which is presentation, snacks, water bottles, and lunch ready to go. Wednesdays, I have listed when they get home. We're not to jacket season yet, but we will be soon. So jackets put away, backpacks cleaned out, and lunchbox cleaned out and put away. We have little like bento style boxes, so they're supposed to set those by the sink, put their ice pack back in the freezer, and then they store their lunch boxes in their backpacks till the next week. Thursdays, shower again because we will have basketball at that point. And I have a tour list, which I don't have printed off yet because I'm working on, but it's like what I need to do every day, what I need to do weekly, then I have monthly and quarterly on there, and they're to pick one chore from that and do that, and then I will mark it off of my list. So, and then Friday we'll have a basement cleanup if they've been down there and played, because my goal, especially as we start getting into cooler times, which seems like may never happen when it's August, but as we start to get the cooler times, is we're hoping to have our basement set up where we can have family movie nights down there. So we will have our basement cleaned up and hopefully be able to enjoy it on Friday evenings. So this is Graham's schedule. He will just have this will be his schedule for the whole year. Again, it's I don't want to say very different, but it is pretty different from the last schedule, which was on times when we were supposed to be doing what. This is kind of a combination of that and what we do in the summer, which is just a checklist before they can have electronic time. So these will all need to be done before electronic time, and we will probably have an end time by which they need to be completed. I'm thinking probably around 2 they should be done with all of this. And if not, we may need to have some discussions on time management. But that's what he will be doing this year. So I hope that was helpful to those of you with foundations kids. Oh, I should say he's going into 3rd grade this year. So he is a young 3rd grader. His birthday, he won't be 8 until the end of this month, but he seems to be doing fine, perfectly capable with everything. But he is on the younger side. So that's where we are with everything. I do have one that I said he's gonna be his first year of essentials and foundations. So as soon as I finish setting up his essentials binder, I'll do a little video of that as well for those of you who have kids in the same boat. All right, well, I will be back. Hopefully, my plan is tomorrow, which will be August 2nd, to start uploading my cycle 2 videos. We had a big party last night for the little cutie over here, and I'm recovering from that today. So tomorrow, hopefully look for some uploads. I hope all of you are doing great in your school prep and are excited for the year. And I just pray blessings on you and your family as you start out this school year. Thanks, guys. Bye.